Hello gamers, this is Binks from the Gamerverse here, and I'm bringing you top 10 Legend of Zelda games. I'm speaking to you from the future of the past because part 2 I recorded before part 1 because of something that happened with the recorder and everything, and basically it won't export if I have too much pictures on it, so I'm not going to spend that much time on each segment. I'm actually going to go quite quickly, to be honest, on each segment. Okay, let's get right in before I have to redo all of this again. Number 10, Legend of Zelda Oracle Seasons. This game was quite terrible, in my opinion. I never really did get into the 2D Zelda games because I grew up with N64, and N64 is more about 3D games, and that's why I like Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask better than most of these games. Number 9, Ages, same thing that went with Seasons. I didn't think it was Zelda, in my opinion. It didn't feel like the adventurous type of game. It was cool going forward and backward in time and trying to stop the destruction that the villain made, but I still didn't like this game. But it's a Zelda game, so it still makes it on this list, because all Zelda games are fun at some point. Number 8. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Like I said, I'm not that good at 2D Zelda. I don't like 2D Zelda games that much, but A Link to the Past I do like, and I do play it sometimes, but I have a hard time playing this game because I didn't grow up with this game. I grew up with the 3D Zelda games, like I said earlier. So this game, I really had some trouble playing. I die frequently on this game, and it really just gets really hard. Number 7, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. I personally like this game. Some people beg to differ, but everything was good about this game, especially one of the greatest characters of all time, Linebeck, Captain Linebeck, and he has like a sweet theme too, which is Legend of Phantom Hourglass. Very great game. It's for the DS, so it's portable. The only thing I personally didn't like about this game was the Temple of the Ocean King, and practically anybody you talk to would say the same thing. Number 6, Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Like Phantom Hourglass, it has a main temple that you have to go to all the time, only this time it's not the Temple of the Ocean King, it's the Spirit Tower. And like the Temple of the Ocean King, it's somewhat aggravating, but less aggravating because you're not timed, and you can actually fight back with the Phantoms, and it comes up with all these crazy but cool puzzle mechanics, and the replayability on the Tower of Spirits is really good, and this game is just all around good, and you can ride around in a choo-choo train. When I was little, I liked trains a lot, and I liked Legend of Zelda a lot when I was little, and I still like Legend of Zelda a lot today. What you do, you take Link, shove him in a train, and then boom, magic. Best game ever. Literally, that's the way I figure it. Number 5, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Well, most people would say Twilight Princess isn't that great of a game. It was quite short in my opinion, but personally, I liked it. Since it was more of like a more modern form of Legend of Zelda with the new digitalized graphics and stuff. Wow, damn graphics. They tried to do real good on the boss battles, and they did pretty good on some of the boss battles. I personally didn't like the final fight with Ganondorf, but I won't tell you what that entails because that would be spoiler. But obviously, you do know that Ganon would be in the game, but it's a Zelda game, obviously. So they did pretty good with the characters and the storyline was pretty good. It's just some parts they didn't execute it right, but to be honest, it still makes it on my top, in the top 5, so I still personally like it. Number 4, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I personally did not like the art style on this game, but it is still a quite great game, and I have to give it what it is. The art style is great if you're into that sort of art style. I like cartoony art styles like in Wind Waker, but to be honest, the Skyward Sword art style just didn't take the cake for me. But still, I found it to be quite a good game, and it has one of the coolest overworlds ever. Though overworld in the sky, even though traversing it is kind of annoying compared to the Wind Waker in the sea, because the sea is much easier to traverse on a boat, but those motion controls were terrible with that. But it was quite a nice sight, and the quirky people of Skyloft are quite friendly, and it's quite nice to do some of the side quests too. Sky quests. They need to call it that now. I'm gonna call that from now on. Sky quests for Skyward Sword side quests. Number 3. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Personally, being a great game and everything, the art style is much better than Skyward Sword because it's much brighter colors and it really fits the atmosphere of the ocean. The only thing is, even though it looks like a cutesy game, it really isn't. It has one of the darkest storylines in practically gaming history. Zelda history anyway. It actually does have the darkest storyline besides Majora's Mask. Because for example, you go to this island in search of the fish dude. I'm gonna call him that. I think it's Jabuan, yeah. You go and find Jabuan on this island, but you find the island's been cursed and destroyed by Ganondorf, and it's cursed, and you'll forever be in nighttime until you get the pearl of the blue pearl. And there was no temple to this one too, so I really like it.